Hello and welcome to all in this video lectures series on C programming. We are discussing the loop control, that is the iterative statements which are present in C programming language. Today we are going to discuss some programs based on use of while loop control statement to perform the different tasks. So let's begin. Consider this simple program statement. What we have to do? Display sum of all the digits present in entered integer number. For example, suppose initially I am going to declare one variable, say variable number, and with the help of keyboard I am assigning a value to it. Suppose the entered value is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what? Simple my int. So what output I am supposed to generate? Here, simple sum of all the digits which are present in this number, right? That is 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So my output should be what? 10. In short, simple, I am going to enter an integer number, and at the output side I am supposed to get the addition of all the digits which are present in that number. So when we talk about a logic behind this, so the logic is simple and straightforward. First we are going to take a number as input from user. Then the second task that we are going to do is separate each digit. Okay, separate each digit. Right, and once I am going to separate this digit, add the digit to get the result. Simple. Okay, so take the number from user, separate the digits present in that number, and at the end produce the addition of all the digits which are present into the number. Fine. So to do the same, in short, I am going to make use of this variable. Say my first variable is integer, say number. To hold the separated digit, I am going to declare one more variable. So that variable I am going to say as a rem, and to produce the sum I am going to declare one more variable, that is sum with the initial value as a 0. Right. So suppose, just to discuss this it again, I am going to take a input number. Say my number is say 123. Now how I am going to proceed for this? So first of all, I am going to find out the remainder of this number, as this number is there into decimal, right? So first I am going to find the remainder, right? So when I am going to divide this, when I am going to deal with the modulo division, so 123 mod of 10, right? So the quotient value that I am getting is 12, whereas the remainder value is what? 3, right? And this 3 is nothing but what? One of the digit that present into my number, right? So in short, we are going to retrieve first the remainder. We are going to extract a remainder from this modulo division operation, and that's why a generalized variable rem we are using, right? So once in a first execution, right? So let's write it in proper way. So this is the first execution I will say, right? So before the beginning of this execution, say the number value is 123, which is taken from user. The rem is get initialized with some garbage value, or it may be get initialized with a 0. We don't know what will be the exact value that hold by rem at initial phase, and sum, variable sum, is equal to 0, right? So first what we are going to do, this number mod 10, and this value I am going to assign to this rem variable. So in first iteration, right? So when I am going to divide this number, that is 123, with that of 10, and I am going to get the remainder value as a 3, right? Now this 3, okay, so whatever this separated digit is there, this separated digit I am going to add into this sum variable, right? So for that I am writing sum is equal to sum plus rem, right? So the initial value of sum before execution is 0. Now the updated value of rem is 3. So 0 plus 3, the obtained result is 3. Right? So now the value of sum is equal to what now? 3. Right. So means what? The first this digit we have separated from the number. Now the second one, as we know that entered number is 123. Out of that, the 3 we have extracted. Now I am interested in this next 2 digit, that is 12. And to obtain these two, what I am going to do? This number I am going to do the simple division. That means the number I am going to divide by 10. Right. So the moment at which I am going to divide the number by 10. Okay. So 123 divided by 10. The remainder value is 12. Okay. So we are going to extract out this remainder value. So this is nothing but what? The number, and the number is equal to 12. So after the first execution, the REM value is get updated as 3. The sum value is get updated as 3, and the number is now get updated as a 12. Now let's move for the second, right? So here I am going to check my input, or this updated number value should be greater than 0, right? And here I am using this simple while, right? Because I have to provide this as a repetitive process until the value of the number should be greater than that of 0. Right. So now I am going to check whether the value of 12 is greater than 0. Yes. Right. So as it is greater than 0, it is first going to execute this statement. That is what? REM is equal to number divided by 12. Now the value of number is 12, number divided by 10. The value of this number is now 12. So 12 mod 10. Right. So this simple 12 divided by 10, quotient value is 1, and the remainder value that I am getting is what? 2. And it is obtained because of this modulus operation, right? Modulus division operation, right? Okay. So because of that, in second execution, REM value is what now? 2, right? Then sum, the next step, sum is equal to sum plus REM. Now the value of REM is 2, and the value of sum, which was updated to 3 from 0 in previous execution. So 3 plus 2, it's a 5. So now sum, the value that hold by sum is 5. And again I am going to divide the number by 10, because this second digit also I have separated. I have added that into 3, and this addition result I am obtained as what? 5 here. Okay. So the number, now the number divided by 10. So I am going to get this quotient value, and this quotient value is nothing but what? The result of your division. So the output, or the value assigned to the variable number, is now what? 1. So this is the status after the second iteration. Now I am moving towards the third iteration. Okay, so here I am there with this third iteration. Again, the value of number is greater than that of 0. Yes, as it is greater than 0, REM is equal to number mod of 10, right? So 1 divided by 10. Okay, so here the quotient value I am getting as a 0, and the remainder value that I am getting as a 1. So the value that get assigned to variable REM is now 1. Okay. Now next, sum is equal to sum plus REM. In previous execution, the sum value is 5. So 5 plus this remainder value, that is 1. So the result that get assigned to variable sum is now 6. Okay. So this 6, and then number is equal to number divided by 10, that is quotient value, and now the number is equal to 0. Now again it goes to the loop here. So now the value of number is 0. Whether 0 is greater than 0, the condition is false, and now it will come out from this value. So in this way, we are going to carry out the iterative process to find the sum of all the digits, and at the end, this sum variable is going to hold, okay, the addition of all the digits which are present into the entered variable. So let us cross check this with the help of this execution, right? So as stated, the number variable which is going to hold a value from user, the sum which is initialized to 0, and then REM. So let us begin with stepwise execution. So now these are the variable number, sum, and REM. REM is get initialized with some random value, that is a garbage value, that is a 16, right? So first variable initialization is done, then the messages get displayed, that is enter number, and now the compiler is waiting for user's response. So I am going to enter the value as a 120 and enter, right? So as I have assigned the value 123, the number is get assigned with this 123. Now it is going to check whether 123 is greater than 0. Yes, as the condition is satisfied, it goes inside this loop. Now REM is equal to number mod 10. So what will happen? 123 mod of 10, the remainder value is a 3. So that 3 is get assigned to this REM variable, and that is get added into this sum variable. So after first execution, right? So the value of number is 12, the value of variable sum is 3, and the value of remainder is a 3. Right? Now go with the next. Right? Again the 12 is greater than 0. 2 reminders get added in a previous sum result, and now the number is 1. So after second iteration, number is 1, sum is 2, and REM is 3. Now move into the third iteration, right? So reminder value 1 is get added into previous result, that is 6, and now the number value is a 0, right? So now it will check whether 0 is greater than 0, no, and directly the sum of all the digit is get displayed on this output screen, that is sum of all the digit is 6, right? So in this way we are going to perform this digit separation logic, addition, these two logics iteratively or repetitively using this while loop.